All right, welcome back, everyone. It is Get Fit Friday time on Good Morning West Tennessee. This week, we focus on simple and effective lower body exercises to supplement your workout. Let's get some advice from the experts down at the Lift Wellness Center in downtown Jackson.
And so the first thing we want to do is kind of stand real tall, pull that belly button in so we brace that core.
Okay.
And then we want to just kind of bring those shoulder blades back a little bit, and we're just going to think sit back and push our knees out. And so we're going to go down into a squat, hips back, knees out, and just coming down, and then coming right back up. And as you'll notice, you'll kind of go forward just a little bit onto your toes, and so it's real important to think about keep your weight back on your heels.
Okay, Blake, what else do we have as far as simplified lower body?
All right, something else would be another body weight exercise would just be the simple in-place lunge.
Okay.
So a good thing for that. Yes. And then what we want to do is kind of be on that back toe where that heel's not really down, but you're kind of bouncing on that toe. And again, bracing that core so we have good balance, shoulders upright. And we're just going to drop down into a lunge. And a way to make this easier is to be near a wall so you can hold that for balance. For someone that doesn't have good balance or good range of motion yet, or to have a chair right beside you that you can place your hand on. All right, another thing we can do to really kind of work on the back side all the way from the calves, the hamstrings, our bottom, upper back is actually a deadlift movement. And so what we want to do with this is you can find something very easy like a backpack full of books, and so you can vary that weight for your resistance. And so now what we want to do is, again, make that big chest, core in, and we're going to push our hips back to that wall, kind of like someone ties a string around your waist and they pull you back. Okay. So that we're pushing those hips back, bending slightly at the knee until we can grab that backpack, and then we're going to just stand up and push hips forward. Another one that might be a little bit more in the intermediate area, or for other people, kind of as you progress weight, it could also still be a beginner using a very light weight, is to do what's called a sumo deadlift high pull. So of course, you know, sumo, we're way out here. And so what we do, so we can get in the ring over here next.
Oh, okay. All right.
So now what you want to do is actually to find that stance, start with your feet right underneath your hips, and just rotate that foot out, rotate that heel out, so that you're kind of toe and then heel out. And then having again that book bag right in the middle, thinking the same thing, hips back, knees out, gripping that backpack. And now what you're gonna do is stand all the way up and think elbows high and out.
Blake, we appreciate these tips today on lower body. Anything that separates facts from fiction when it comes to lower body, when people want to train, what's something they want to keep in mind when they are training for lower body?
Just to keep that good form, that is always critical. That way you can get the most benefit out of your exercises.
Okay, Blake Butler, thank you so much for joining us. Lower body, the focus of today.
Thank you, Blake. All right, next week the focus is on proper nutrition, some very helpful tips on maximizing your results through eating the right foods. You don't want to miss that, right, Gary Pickens?